You want to go for a walk? Tomorrow I'm heading out on another bikepacking adventure, this time with just Sean and Paul. We're going to be doing a road ride this time, 84 miles around the Peak District. It's a route I found in a book called Great British Bike Rides by Dave Barter, and I've been wanting to do this route for quite a few years now. The route's based on a discontinued British cycling event and promises to take in some of the best scenery and climbs in the Peak District. The route starts at Hope, and we're going to be cycling it over 2 days, stopping in Hayfield at campsite overnight. And once again, the weather looks like it's going to be amazing. Well, just getting ready for day one of our mini tour of the Peak District bikepacking adventure. Today we'll be riding 44 miles from Hope to Hayfield, driving to Hope and parking at a campsite I've stayed at loads of times before. Just got to wait for Sean to turn up, then go and pick up Paul. Morning. Hey, you've got another red shirt.
Still in the red team.
Yeah. So what do we think? Are we ready for this ride? Be easy, won't it, Paul? Here we go. Let the pain begin. What a beautiful day. Five miles in, and we've just been on busy roads. Andy, you would not like this. I feel like I'm channeling your road rage. Hopefully we get off onto a side road soon. Finally off the main road. And look at that view. Wow. Now this is what the Peak District is great for. Almost makes the hills worthwhile. Okay, Paul?
Yeah.
You're suffering a bit. It's not a race, is it? Let's remember.
Always a race.
We've done 7 miles, 39 to go. But I like to think of that as 30 really.
Yeah.
And that's only 18 till lunch. What a view. Glorious road this is. Woohoo! That peacock doesn't know that's private property. Well, that climb up to that last hill we just came down was quite gentle, so didn't really feel it too much, but now we're on a bit bigger climb. So I just have to remind myself, use a low gear and take my time, because all this weight on the bike makes a big difference. It's a beautiful day and my legs are feeling really good, so I'm just enjoying being on the bike. And that is why we love the hills. We do love the hills, don't we, Sean?
So I prefer the hills to Norfolk.
Yeah.
I love going down hills.
Yeah. But if we didn't have hills, we wouldn't have views.
No.
And we wouldn't be fit.
This is better than Norfolk.
Well, this is proper steep, this is. Oh boy. This hill goes on and on and on, I can see. It goes for miles. 32 miles to go. Look at that view. And this hill is utterly brutal. Please tell me it's nearly the top.
No, just a few inches more and that will be drive down. For another few hundred yards.
Made it. Come on, Sean. Come on, Paul. Nearly there. What do we think to that hill then, boys?
Very steep.
Yeah.
I just need 2 more lower gears, I think.
Yeah, we came down here on last year's Peak District trip, and this is where Paul stole my flip-flop and then pretended I'd lost it. And then we stayed in a campsite not too far from here. Well, this is a bit busier than I would like. Oh, thank goodness for that. It's 27 miles to go. Home Firth is our goal for lunch, I think, which should be sometime in the next 3 or 4 miles maybe. Well, the book I got this from is supposed to be all road riding, so I feel like something's gone wrong with my route now. because this is definitely not something you would do on a road bike. I do remember this from day 2 of our ride last year. I think we came up here before we even had breakfast on the second day, all in search of the ultimate bacon sandwich. That was Home Firth. Fantastic sandwich just before Home Firth. Got 18 miles to go, means we've done 27. So today's route contains one really nasty climb, 4 miles long, and I think this might be it. Whew, steep already. Stomach's rumbling already, so cherry bakewell time. I think this might be Holme Moss, which I was warned about. Paul's already said he's going to walk up 4 miles. Look at that stretched out in front of me. Makes me want to cry. Definitely not stopping for a rest. Just stopping to take the view. Honest. I could see, I think, car windows glinting in the sun, which I think means there's a car park, which means that's probably the top, and that mast must mean it's at the top as well. So not much further now. There's Sean, and absolutely no sign of Paul. How's it going?
Oh, yeah.
It's hard, isn't it?
It's a good one, yeah.
Last stretch. This hill's nearly broken me. Well, look at that view. Nearly at the top now. I'm so hot, I'm shivering. Well, we made it to the top. I won, Sean second, and absolutely no sign of Paul whatsoever. I'm sure he's fine. Here he is. Yeah, well done, you alright?
It's a slight incline.
Yeah, a bit of an incline, yeah. Well, this is the highest point for the day. Sean said it's 17,090 feet above sea level. And 15 miles to go to the campsite. Probably be downhill for a little while at least now. Oh my gosh, look at that. Wow. There's more, it just goes on and on and on. Ten miles to go now, and 2 decent climbs left. This is hill number 1 of 2, I think. Yet another stunner. Just getting to the top of what I think is the next to last hill. Okay, this is a good time to remind you to click the like button down below, get this channel noticed by YouTube and suggested to others. Click the subscribe button if you've not already, and you'll get notified when I make new videos. And click the notification bell. And if you leave me a comment down below, I'll definitely reply as soon as I can. Well, nearly at the top of the last significant hill. 4 miles to go till the campsite. It is very hot now. Pretty much at the top now, nearly. Just a little bit to go. Well, that's it. The top of probably the last climb of any significance. Big descent coming, 3.7 miles to go. It's very hot. Got nothing left to drink and I'm very, very thirsty. You alright, Paul?
Just about.
This is Hayfield. Only a mile to the campsite, so if we can find somewhere to eat, we can come back here later, ride the bikes in. Even more tempting option. Yeah, only half a mile away from the campsite and probably on the flat. Success?
Yes, but 6 o'clock though.
So we got to come at 6?
Yeah.
It's like eating with old age pensioners. Looks like a nice site. Hello. We're booked in Bikepackers. We're hot and we're tired. Quick tour of camp. Really nice campsite. Usual equipment. Right, so just a short walk to the pub from the campsite. Fantastic. Feast for kings after a ride.